I'm Karina Kruger.
Hi, I'm Sarah Zhang.
And we're juniors at Beverly Hills High School
in Beverly Hills. So with Hurricane Harvey, COVID-19, the war in Ukraine, and many other global disasters, millions of people are struggling to obtain fresh and nutritional food. So we set out to discover the most healthy and efficient preservation methods.
In the process, we stumbled across many different types of ancient preservation techniques: pemmican for meat, shosanliang for rice, and water-sealed pickling for vegetables. We compared pemmican to jerky, shosanliang to regular rice, and water-sealed pickling to canning, with the latter of the three being more commercial techniques, and measured their pH and nutritional values over a long period of time.
So our hypothesis was that ancient preservation methods are more effective and practical than any of their modern counterparts because they prevent oxidation, inhibit bacterial growth, and are more accessible to less developed areas.
To make the pemmican for our experiment, we first salted the meat and then dried it in the oven at 150 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 hours. We then pulverized it, mixed it with a melted fat at a 1:6 ratio, and formed it into rectangular bars.
For the jerky, we thinly sliced meat and put it into a marinade of brown sugar, soy sauce, and spices for 12 hours. Then we left it in the oven for 4 hours to dry.
For the shosanliang, we began by cooking glutinous rice, mixing it with steamed white radish at a 4:1 ratio, and mashing it into paste. We then formed this into a brick while we simply cooked and left out the regular rice.
Next, we cut and salted fresh cabbage and put them in a pickle brine. For canning, we sealed the jars by placing them in boiling water, while for the water-sealed jars, we simply added a rim of water to limit its exposure to oxygen.
We analyzed the spoilage level and the nutritional values to determine the efficacy of the preservation methods. To measure the spoilage, we regularly measured and logged the pH of the meat, rice, and vegetables using that. To measure the nutritional value of the meat, we mixed protein powder with a biuret reagent, analyzing the color and intensity for the protein levels in relation to a calibration curve.
Next, we decided to measure starch content for the rice. So we mixed our shosanliang and regular rice with an iodine solution and analyzed the color intensity of the resulting solution compared to a calibration curve. For vegetables, we decided to measure vitamin C as it is essential for human survival. Using a pipette, we recorded the amount it takes to make the iodine starch solution clear.
Our hypothesis was proven correct in every scenario. First, pemmican spoiled at a significantly lower rate than jerky. The pH of jerky rose about 13.5 times quicker than the pH of pemmican, showing how effective pemmican is at preventing oxidation and spoilage. Additionally, pemmican retained about 3 times as much protein content as jerky.
Next, shosanliang had a much higher nutritional value and lasted much longer, proving that it was a better form of preservation than the rice by itself. While the rice quickly molded and went bad, ending with a starch content of 0.04%, the shosanliang stayed good with a high nutritional value of 0.12%, even at the end.
In vegetable pickling, we saw a significantly sharper decrease in pH for the water-sealed vegetables compared to the common canning method. As pickles need to reach a pH of 4.6 or lower to inhibit bacterial growth, this supports our hypothesis that ancient methods of preservation are more effective. Additionally, we see that although pickling and water-sealed methods started with the same vitamin C concentration, canning retained 25% less vitamin C than the water-sealed jar after a month.
After research, we discovered that all ancient preservation techniques reduced oxidation and inhibited microbial growth due to the incorporation of saturated fats, formation of compact shapes, and utilization of water seals that eliminate any excess moisture and airspace.
This study underscores the potential of ancient preservation techniques in addressing the contemporary food security challenges by offering practical, low-tech solutions for sustaining food quality even in adverse conditions.
Thank you.